YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest videos. So today I'm going to be debuting a new segment that I'm going to try to start in this channel called GRAIL or Fail. So what this segment is going to be is pretty much my ups and downs from the last week for Funko, whether I think it is going to be a future GRAIL maybe, or a total fail, and I'll explain my reasons on why each of those are the case. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's get my thoughts. Here we go.
Listen, been in the game for a minute, clocking in because it's time to get down to business. Stunting is a habit, on me I'm good at it. Ask around town, I'm known as the Popsavage.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button down below as well so you're updated on my most recent content, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So like I said, I'm going to try to start a new segment. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are enjoying this, and I definitely will continue this moving forward. But like I said, basically my ups and downs from the last week in Funko. I know a lot of people tune in this channel for like future speculation as well, so definitely going to be incorporating some of that into this segment, you know, as far as the things that have just been announced that I think may be future GRAILs. So definitely, if you're into that kind of content, make sure you're subscribed and tuning to this segment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about 3 things I think are GRAILs as far as Funko releases for this week, and 3 things I think were fails. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I'm going to start with the positive. 3 things I think are potential GRAILs that Funko announced this week. The first, I want to talk about the My Hero Academia line. So I think Funko did a very good job with this. We got some new characters. We got Sir Night-Eye. We got Airy. Who else did we get? We got another overhaul. We got Aizawa on the sleeping bag, which is a pretty cool one. And then the one most people were excited about the most was that Infinite Deku with Airy as well. So I think Funko did a good line, as far as each of these characters. You know, definitely got some new characters in here, and the ones that they did circle back to, I think they did a good job as far as the molds and giving us, like, you know, at least another variation of them that wasn't redundant as far as I was concerned. So I think they did a really good job with this one. We got Amajiki too, which is a really cool one that I'm really excited to get to the collection. And I think the only one that was a little bit of a fail for me was the Mirio, just because it was a little similar, not really too much different than the other ones, but all things considered, it was a pretty solid line. I know most people were excited for the Deku Funko Shop release, which is, I think, a glow-in-the-dark one. A lot of people think that's going to be an instant sellout, and I don't believe it. I think it's going to sell out, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be like a huge GRAIL. That may be something that I eat my words later, but I don't see the same hype as most people because there's so many Dekus. But it's a really dope mold, so I can definitely see people trying to get that as quickly as possible. But all things considered, I definitely think this is a GRAIL. As far as Funko is concerned, definitely some potential future GRAILs in here as well, especially with Amajiki, because I think he's one that I think there's only be a one and done kind of thing for him, and maybe even Sir Night-Eye as well. So definitely ones that I'm going to be looking to get into the collection. Definitely 2 that I would definitely keep your eye out on for, but all things considered, all of these are very nice, and definitely ones I'll be getting to the collection. Alright guys, so next, another potential GRAIL line that I saw Funko release this week, and again, it's a little anime heavy this week. Funko definitely dropped some fire as far as anime is concerned, but we have the Sanrio Naruto set. So I think these are very well done. I really like the My Hero ones that they did last year or 2 years ago. I think those are potential GRAILs moving forward. I believe they're all vaulted now, but I think the same is going to reign true for the Naruto ones. So we have the Basmaru, I believe it is Sasuke, I think is who it is, or one of the Koski members. They got, you know, Choco Cat, which wasn't in the original My Hero line. We got the Hello Kitty, a whole bunch of different stuff. We got exclusive Choco Cat, exclusive Hello Kitty, a whole lot of stuff as far as Naruto is concerned. They did a really good job getting these characters. When they first announced the My Hero ones a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, I didn't know how this matchup would actually look, but I think they came out really well. I know a lot of people aren't feeling them, but Sanrio is such a popular property, and you combine it with something Naruto, I definitely think this whole line is going to be future GRAILs for people, and I'm going to be getting every single one just like I did for the My Hero ones. But all things considered, I really like the direction Funko's doing with this mashup. Hopefully they bring this to Dragon Ball Z soon. Maybe we'll see a Hello Kitty Goku or something like that. You know, Basmaru Trunks, something like that would be really dope to see. But all things considered, I think it was a huge win for Funko, definitely a grail and up in my eyes. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this down below. And last but not least, the other grail I saw that released this past week, which I kind of mentioned in my last Speculation Saturdays video, but we have Dante from Coco. This pop is an amazing looking pop. The colors on this one, it just really stands out. It's from a popular movie. I definitely think anybody who's a fan of this movie is going to want to get that Dante. He's a character that, you know, one of the few characters remaining that I think Funko can tap into by giving us new characters and still making it interesting. Maybe Grandma Coco could be maybe the last one I think anybody would want. But Dante is the pop I never knew I wanted, but this pop is extremely dope, extremely fire. It's a box lunch exclusive, so it probably will sell out pretty soon. Once it releases, or pretty quickly I should say. It may be one, hopefully they restock numerous times so everybody's able to get their hands on it, but I think as soon as this one is gone and vaulted, I think this is going to be one people seek out and try to add to their collection, being Disney collectors, so I can definitely see this being a future grail one day as well. Alright guys, so on to the fails for the week. So honestly and truly, there weren't too many fails for this week. A lot of the things I have, the 3 things I have actually are nitpicky, but I still think they need and deserve to be said. There weren't any actual pops that I thought just were, you know, terrible this week that Funko released. So that's actually a good sign. You know, I can definitely see us moving forward with this segment and being a lot of failure Funko Pops on here, but it's for this time I just have a little bit of complaints, if you will, for each of them. So starting off with the Monsters Inc. release. So I think all these pops are fire. There's nothing really wrong with any of the pops. You had the new Boo pop, Mike, Sully. You have the Yeti, which is really cool. The flocked Yeti, which well, it's not flocked, it's scented Yeti that I definitely would be getting. And then you had whatever Mike Wazowski's girlfriend is. I don't know her name, but that pop's pretty cool and I'll be getting that. But my complaint, and maybe it's a personal opinion, is we still don't have Randall. Like all the characters on Monsters Inc., we've been doing Funko Pops for so long, and we don't have just a regular Randall pop from the movie. So I think it's really weird to tap back into this property and not give a popular character like Randall before we get the Yeti and Mike Wazowski's girlfriend, whose name I can't remember. So that's just a little bit of a nitpicky thing. Hopefully Funko's saving that. I know I posted on Instagram and some people talked about maybe to be a con release, which would be pretty dope to see. But for now, we don't have Randall. Hopefully that that doesn't remain true. We get one in the future, but I just thought it was a little bit of a fail on Funko's end to not add a popular character that I've seen many people ask for years, and by going back and making a whole entire line for Monsters Inc. I thought it was pretty weird. So that's gonna be my first fail of the day. So the second fail of the day, again, is a little bit of a nitpicky complaint, but I'm sure everybody out there can relate as well. It is the 10-inch Charizard. So before you give the hate comments down below, that 10-inch Charizard is going to be a future grail. I think that might end up being the most popular Pokemon pop of all time as far as value is concerned. That's my bold prediction. But the failure part comes in that Funko waited a month or two after the initial release of the 4-inch Charizard to announce the 10-inch one. Now, I know people know that that's probably what Funko decides to do, but I absolutely hate when Funko double dips your pocket to make you buy the common one and then the flocked one comes out, or the 10-inch one comes out, or the glow-in-the-dark one comes out when the glow is necessary. They always announce the better version of something after they already taken your money, and I just think that's an absolute fail as far as the consumer experience is concerned. You know, it just double dips in people's pockets to the point that sometimes people don't end up actually giving them the second bit of their money. So unfortunately, I bought the 4-inch one, and unfortunately, I'll be buying the 10-inch one in this case because I think that one's going to be fire. But definitely worth mentioning as a fail on this end because Funko continues to do this. I just hope one day they announce it all at one time so that, you know, whatever pop you want to get, the common, the flock, the 10-inch, whatever it is, you're able to know right away which one you want the most and just use your money once. And last but not least, I think this is an actual fail of the week. It's not really nitpicky, but this pop really kind of made me angry. We have the Merman Funko Shop exclusive. So to me, this pop was absolutely unnecessary. So maybe it's personal because I have the original Merman Chase, but this pop is basically just an upgrade of the Merman Chase. So Funko did make a updated version of the regular Merman pop, so now they've decided to make an update version of the Chase and make it a Funko Shop exclusive, which to me kind of defeats the whole purpose of the Chase of the original figure they made. So I saw somebody in the comment section below on my video of asking if Funko Pops were dying, make the comment that Funko treats Funko Pops like toys, and I think that is very, very true. They don't treat them like collectibles. Things that they make and designate as rare should be rare. They shouldn't be reprinting things like that. Same thing they did with the Bakugo, the New York City Comic Con chase, and then made, or New York City Comic Con pop, and then made a Hot Topic exclusive for the same exact shared store, and looks exactly the same to me. Like, I just feel like they don't make their exclusives exclusive, or at least the mold exclusive, and it's kind of weird to me, and I think that is a huge fail. I think this pop's still sitting on Funko's website because I don't think people really feeling it one at all. I don't think the mold looks better as the new updated one. I think the original one looks better. That might just be a personal opinion, but I just think that this was an absolute total fail, and it kind of showed, as far as it not selling out quickly, that Funko needs to stop making and double dipping the things that they once designated exclusive and then try to capitalize on it later. So again, the 3 fails I had were pretty tame for this week. This one I think maybe madder than the others, but let me know in the comment section below what your grails and fails of this last week were down below, and if you guys are interested in this segment moving forward, I'd be happy to make it. So thanks so much for watching, thanks for listening. Hit the like button down below if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, check me out on my Instagram at ThePopSavage, you can stay connected there too, and also my second channel at Savage Breaks, where I do Pokemon sport card openings. Thanks again for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you later.